Hello, my internet family. So something happened to someone in my real family, and I feel it would be very disingenuous of me to carry on here as if it didn't happen. Oh, I need to talk about this. Very anxious. And I've become very confident in confiding in a camera, weirdly enough. Those of you who follow my social media will already know about this and have been amazing support for me. Thank you very much. But I still have a lot to say. So a few days ago, I was very happy and carefree and high on life, basically. And then reality hit and left me kind of broken for a few days there. Literally a handful of days ago, an amazing company called Surprise Trips sent me and my YouTube friend Hannah Witton on a surprise trip. We met and travelled into the airport and then found out that we were going to Stockholm in Sweden, and I was so excited because I've never been to Scandinavia before. The two of us were just completely overjoyed. I literally messaged my dad from the airport and he was just like, "Oh, ABBA!" ABBA are from Sweden and I have a crazy obsession with ABBA. And I make my dad listen to them over and over again in the car. We arrived there and it was beautiful, and I started filming a gorgeous little food diary video. You guys know I do that series, and yeah, everything was just so normal and happy and simple. And then we were in this beautiful cafe eating one of the best meals I've ever had and just having a laugh, and my phone started vibrating. And I looked at my phone and it had my auntie's name on it. She never calls me. If we need to talk about anything, we'll do it through Facebook messages. And I just looked at it and knew straight away that it was something to do with my dad, something bad. And I verbally said that out loud to Hannah. And Hannah was like, "What a weird thing to say." Like, it is a weird thing to say. I literally looked at my auntie's name on the phone and I said, "Shit, it's my dad. It's my dad." And just got overwhelmed with like anxiety straight away. Like my whole body just kind of went into this like numb state of shock. Answered the phone and she was like, "Mel, are you sitting somewhere? Are you sitting down? Have you got your friend there?" And I was just like, get to the point, what happened? And she said my dad had a heart attack. He had a major heart attack in work and my auntie was there. She works with him. Thank God. She called an ambulance straight away, and in the ambulance they were able to figure out what artery was blocked, and they just did their magic and he got to the hospital. And then so that was when I got the call. I didn't know if he was going to be okay. It was like in that little window of time that she called me. I don't think I've ever felt that scared. I mean, you guys know my dad from like loads of my vlogs and you guys love him as well, but and I said this at the end of my Draw My Life video. I literally said, he's my best friend, and my biggest fear was like not being in the country if something happened to him, which at the end of my Draw My Life I said about how he had a major operation a few months ago when I lived in LA, and I promised him I'd always be here for him. And I just broke down, and poor Hannah. Hannah was amazing. Massive shout out to Hannah bloody Witton. What a bloody friend. That's what friends are for. You know, if you're in a time of crisis, you have someone who you can lean on. And yeah, she was amazing. So anyway, I went to book the next flight home and there was no flights that night. So I was stuck in Sweden while my dad was in a hospital having a heart attack. I didn't know if he was going to live, and that was just bloody horrible. I feel like I was just in a total state of shock and I couldn't really process it. I didn't want to think that him dying was an option, so I didn't. And then I found out that he'd had a couple of stents put in and was okay and woke up, and that really, really like put me at ease. But I still couldn't get home till the next morning. And Hannah did her best to look after me that night and brought me to this gorgeous bar by the waterfront with these beds that you could lie in, and we just kind of sat there and had the chats about life. I needed to make this update because I have literally changed so much as a person in the last few days. This has been a huge slap in the face for me, to kind of just really appreciate life and the people in my life, and to be present in the moment and to look after my health. You know, I have gone through hell with eating problems, I know I keep saying it, but I've never been motivated by my health to look after myself and to eat right and stuff like that. It's always been about control and weight for me. So yeah, like this has just been kind of a huge wake-up call from my dad and I. Lifestyle wise, I do my best and I've been all about balance and stuff like that, but I certainly could do more. Like I could be doing yoga like I used to do. I could be doing jogs like I used to do. I could definitely be still eating more veg and more fruit like I used to do. And when something like this happens and you have the fear of losing someone really close to you, or when it makes you realise the fragility of life, it's the right kind of motivation. And I'm feeling optimistic. I'm excited about the future, and throughout all this week I tried so hard to remain positive and optimistic, and that's so important, because if you let fear and anxiety and stuff win and take over, it accomplishes nothing. Whereas I really believe that being optimistic and kind of thinking good thoughts about something, I feel like that really does something. Accepting what's happened and taking each new thing and new day as it comes is so important, because the mind can't do anything with what ifs, all we can do is push through a situation as it happens with help. Family and friends are everything. And my support network, I've realised, is incredible. My dad has a huge extended family. He has 7 brothers and sisters. And it's made me really want a big family. I literally want 5 babies now. I tweeted that the other day, joking, but like seriously. And friends like Hannah and other friends of mine who've really been there for me through this. If you're someone who doesn't have a big family, or you're not close to your family, or you don't have an incredible friend circle, use this as motivation to find your family. Someone said something to me recently that really resonated with me a lot, and it was I think it may have been Hannah. She said, do you know how many people there are out there that you don't know yet? Most people. It struck a chord, because at any point in time you can start a new hobby, or go out your comfort zone, go to a new place, join a new forum, strike up a conversation with someone you don't know at school or work, and start creating your future family. I know I overshare a lot, and that's just in my nature, and this channel is so much about my life that I just couldn't kind of keep this from you and just make a bloody, I don't know, skincare food video, you know what I mean? Dad was released from hospital today, and we both just had a good cry. He's my hero, and I'm hoping to get back to normality soon. But yeah, I just had to touch in and tell you that I love you as much as I can love people that I don't know, and thanks for being there through all this, and I'll see you again soon. Hold on to your loved ones, right? Main message. Bye guys.